A friend of ours is in the studio this morning. Brett Westgrove is here. You may have heard his name because he is one of the headliners for Riverfest this summer. He's actually headlining Friday night. That would be July 5th.
Yes.
And Brett, how you feeling this morning?
Oh, I'm feeling great.
You're feeling great?
Yeah,
You're happy
glad
to be
here.
Now, you are from Wisconsin.
That's
Can you
right.
give us a little backstory about, how did you get into where you are now, which is a mega superstar?
Oh, my gosh. Well, I don't know about that, but we're working on it.
Yeah,
It's-
we're getting there.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I was born in Wausau and grew up there and did music my whole life, and I've just been running all over the country doing it ever since.
Okay, but what we're leaving out, you worked for
Here we go.
NASA. You guys,
Yeah.
what are we doing? So he went and you got a degree. You went and worked for NASA. So let's talk about that for a second.
Okay.
What did that look like?
Yeah, it was a weird point in my life, and I was.
I would say.
I took a weird break from music. It was a lot at the moment, and I'd spent my life doing all these nerdy, techie, engineering, car building things, and I was like, I'm gonna go be an engineer.
Yeah.
And so I took a few years off, and I did that, and I ended up in one of the only programs where even as an undergrad, I was able to command NASA spacecraft, and then just was working that job, and then one day I was just like, this ain't it, and I packed up, took me, my debt, and the $7 I had, and I moved to Tennessee, and
Oh my
the rest is
gosh.
history.
And also, I know because we talked about this. You did the whole thing. Like you had to live in your car.
Yeah.
You did that for how long?
It was only a few months, but it was brutal because I had never been to the South. And I had this weird, it's a whole backstory with me and music, but like growing up, I was huge into music, but somehow I didn't know that Nashville existed and what it was what it was.
Right.
And so like the first time I had ever been to the South at all was the day I rolled into town to move there.
Hello.
And I didn't
In your car, in which it was real hot in there, I'm guessing.
and I didn't realize that it gets real cold.
Okay.
And we had
Oh,
a
yeah.
brutal winter, so I was living in my car, no heat. It was like 12
that's
degrees
worse.
outside. I mean, I was showering at a gym, like a local gym.
Yeah.
And just doing my thing, living in the car.
And
mostly
so-
Walmarts. And
Right.
it was, there were some sketch moments, but that's a whole
So
other
how
story.
long ago was that moment? Like when you were living in your car?
6 or 7 years ago, maybe?
Okay.
Yeah.
Now fast forward to today. So what does today look like?
Today looks like living in Nashville, playing a lot of showcases out there, and then just getting on the road and touring and, opening up for a lot of acts and just working on, getting more exposure and building the fan base and playing for people.
Not living in your car.
Not living in my car.
Fantastic.
Love that for you. So, and now you scored the elusive gig of Riverfest.
Yeah.
So,
I
did.
There's been numerous, especially country music stars, that have played Riverfest and then gone
And
on
then
to
went
blow up. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, prepare yourself.
Yeah, I've been looking.
You have a high level of success right now, but it's going to get even higher.
Yeah, I've been looking at the past lineups, and I was like, all right, this is cool. I'm so excited to be playing Riverfest. You guys have no idea.
These guys actually stayed at my house last night.
Yes.
Because, I thought, well, we're going to have you in. You're driving from Nashville. I should probably, set you up with a place to
I appreciated it.
Do you want to know a fun fact, Brett?
Oh, God.
I've never been to Brittany's house.
Oh, now I feel extra special.
You are extra special.
She did. She got a little mad at me yesterday when she found out you guys were going to stay at my house.
It
But
was mostly because I heard you were feeding them.
I'm just causing problems everywhere
No,
I go.
I love it. No, here's the thing. You're way more talented than I am, which is why we had you in.
yeah, I mean, right. Yeah, that is very true.
fair.
So you're going to play a song for us.
Yeah, I can do that.
Let's do it.
All right. So this is a brand new song, unreleased. Thinking about releasing it. I don't know yet. We'll see. This is called I Think You're Lying. It's 8 o'clock on the dot, waiting on a call that you're coming over. There's no excuse, the things you do heat up the room in stone cold October. Once the record is on and whiskey is pouring, there's no pretending, there's no ignoring. My kiss on your lips, your hands on my neck. I know it's something you didn't expect. I know you say you don't see me that way, I don't buy it. I think you're lying. Oh, we go our separate ways, we take our space, but we always keep coming back to each other. It has to change, 'cause I won't stay if we keep keeping this thing under covers. The record is on, and the whiskey is pouring. I can't keep denying this thing any longer. My kiss on your lips, your hands on my neck. I know it's something you didn't expect. I know you say you don't see me that way. I don't buy it. Well, I think you deny the truth. So what's the use for me if you don't know I am trying? My kiss on your lips, your hands on my neck. I know it's something you didn't expect. I know you say you don't see me that way. I don't buy it. Yeah, I know you say you don't see me that way. I don't buy it. 'Cause I think you're lying. Yeah, I think you're lying.
Woo!
Wow.
Again, if you're just joining us, that is Brett Westgrove. He will be at Riverfest here in La Crosse, Wisconsin on Friday, July 5th. If you like what you heard, then you better get down there because it's going to be a great night. And also, we're going to put a bunch of information, more music, all of that about Brett on our Buzz blog at Z933.com and on the Z93 Lacrosse app, so you can follow him on social and see where he's going to be next, because I know you got some other big things coming your way, even right here in Wisconsin.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're going to do that. And you have like a beverage coming out. You're kind of a big deal.
All over the place.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
That's
kind of a big
awesome.
deal. Yeah, so Brett Westgrove, thank you so much for joining us
Thank you
this
for
morning.
having me, guys.